yeah, the mood was high, as you can see. We had the Beats by Dre headphones on, and yeah, some really good guys, like some of my best friends, even to this day. And Nikolai I played with in Lyngby, Lucas Andersen plays now in QPR, Lasavin I played with in Brøndby, and he's one of my very close friends. And then Yusuf Poulsen, who I've been fortunate to play a lot of national team games with, is also one of my nearest friends. So it was a special time, without doubt. It was a big move for me, both on a sport level, but also on a personal life level. Going abroad to a country where you didn't understand the language. It was not too far away from Denmark, obviously, being at Hamburg. A family could come and visit with a 4-hour drive, I think it was. So, but still, I was alone majority of the time. And yeah, getting into an apartment by yourself, big mess, of course, and just trying to become an adult. And then on the football side of it, trying to be a part of a changing room that was pretty rough at the time. Germany as well. Took things very personal when I was shouted at in trainings, and I just remember not having a lot of fun in training. It was more like try and get it over with. That was a big teaching moment for me, and I don't regret that move because it really gave me the base, I think, that I have this even to this day. Yeah, this moment was probably the best. We beat Copenhagen in Parken for the first time in 13 or 14 years. Match winner, scored the only goal in the game, and we went on a fantastic season, winning the cup, and unfortunately didn't win the championship. We should have won, but threw it all away in the last couple of games. It's funny, but those 5 years is still something that I find a little bit more special than the 5 years I've had here. And it's weird because I've obviously played at a level I didn't even think I could play on, being in the Premier League, getting promoted, being the captain of a Premier League football team. But this time was just, I don't know, our team was special, our coach was very special, the fans in Brøndby are just hard to compare with anything else. And I've created a special bond with them and the players surround me. So yeah, it was an emotional time for me in Brøndby, and one I cherish a lot. Yeah, it's another one like the Hamburg one in Germany. Left as a high-profile player in Denmark, and then you were sort of a nobody in Italy, and it was the same in Germany. High-profile young talent coming to a big club like Hamburg, nobody again. So I felt like I thought I had more confidence going into this move, but I don't know. It was still tough for me to find my feet there and integrate in the proper way. I didn't speak the language until the end, where I then left. So it's a longer integration phase, and the level was also surprisingly high. I think the players at that level was really good, and I had the feeling they also didn't really believe in me. I never really got the chance. Then I played a game, we did well, we won. Then I was out of the team again, and it was just hard to get that consistency and find a rhythm. But again, a move I wouldn't be without. Lived a year in Florence, had a fantastic time with my at that time girlfriend, now wife. So another learning experience, yeah. Yeah, that's just outside this building, and you've been in the change room here where we were the first 3 years, even the first year in the Premier League. It's just different settings than what we have now. The way of integrating here compared to, for example, Italy or Germany was just so much easier, even though it's abroad. Obviously, I had my wife with me, but the language as well. I spoke English coming here. I knew the coach very well. There were some other Danish players at the time, Danish sports director. So it was just much easier to settle in, and I think that's why I also found the rhythm quicker, and my level improved to a new standard that what I've seen previously. So everything was just a little bit more easier about this move than the others. is something I'm really proud of. I look back at now when we sit and talk about it, I can just remember so many unhappy moments where things was just uphill and injuries, big setbacks, not good enough, self-doubt, and even though just hung in there and kept going. And yeah, if you would have told me 10 years ago that this was the final picture of my career, I would have taken it any day. So happy how it all played out. This is definitely in the top 3 of favorite pictures of my football career, and remember it so clearly. We played in was it Azerbaijan, I think. Yeah, it was unreal going to a semi-final, representing your country, and like you said, being a part of it, getting some minutes as well. And yeah, we look forward to a new tournament now. Having not played so well the last couple of years, the expectations might be a bit lower. But I still think there's a lot of quality in the Danish team, and I know internally the expectations are high, the demands are high, so hopefully we can make another good run at the Euros. It's a group of players who loves being around each other, and that is the main thing for me, at least when you go with the national team, because you have a limited amount of time to work on tactics and things on the pitch. So you need a group that loves being around each other, and we most certainly have it that way. And that's also why we qualified again now, and why we going into this Euros hoping we can do something big again. So yeah, this is also just a massive moment for me, of course. And every time you do represent Denmark, you sing the national anthem, you have your family in the stands. It's really a dream come true.